just started here in our leadoff matchup at the Big City Championship Wrestling 2nd Anniversary Show here at Grizzly's in Wyandotte, Michigan.
All right, ring the bell!
Kabashi and Hakeem starting it off here. Collar and elbow tie-up. The early advantage. Kabashi grabbing that headlock. Abdul Hakeem fighting out of it. Bit of a feeling out process here. Made the tag to Weston. Referee George Ross not yet making the count. We got 3 men in the ring now. Sending Kabashi off into the ropes. The Detroit Dynasty making a statement here at City Championship Wrestling against New Albania. Don't see him doing a lot of talking now, but some low blows to the breadbasket, some heavy forearms from Kabashi. Dave Weston able to reverse that momentum with a big crossbody, but not able to get a 3 count. Tags in Abdul Hakeem. Kabashi still out on the mat. Up and over. I think he took too much time there, fans. Quick cover. 1.5. But he is in a world of hurt now, clearly suffering the consequences of taking that extra time to get that move off. The big gun, Jay Abrams, in now. Business is about to pick up a considerable size difference here as the monster, Jay Abrams. Oh, look at this. Double suplex! Jay Abrams suplexing 2 men like it was nothing. Effortlessly, the big gun laying it down. New Albania back in control. And the Detroit Dynasty, ladies and gentlemen, are suffering the consequences of playing with the big gun, Jay Abrams. Out to the ringside area unceremoniously, Abdul Hakeem and Dave Weston. Referee George Ross has no choice but to start counting. Welcome back the hard way. Abdul Hakeem is tiptoeing through the tulips right now, fans. Big Jay Abrams laying down a tremendous beating. A heavy leg across the thorax area. Another heavy leg. Driving the air repeatedly out of Abdul Hakeem. Perhaps missing a chance for a cover there going after Weston. 2 count only. I feel like had he just covered him right away, fans, we might have had a 1, 2, 3, but at this point, big Jay Abrams just playing with him. Tag back in Kabashi. Irish whip off the ropes. Big clubbing forearm. Abdul Hakeem desperately needing to tag out to Dave Weston. Able to kick out, but barely. Once again, showing perhaps their experience in tag team wrestling, making the tag. Jay Abrams back in control. Heavy boot to the mid-back area of Abdul Hakeem. This is just getting ugly, I have to say here, fans. Fans here in Wyandotte trying to get behind Abdul Hakeem. Listen to that. Fans at the ringside area behind Hakeem in the Detroit Dynasty. Some clubbing to Big Jay Abrams, firing up. And for his efforts, greeted with a size 14 leather boot to the mouth. Just like that, the momentum that he was starting to gather, squashed. Once again, I think Abrams just taking too much time. I can't see otherwise. Not getting the 3 count there. Big J showing his frustration. Abdul Hakeem simply beaten down at this point. He's just toying with the man now. Daring him to make the tag. and he doesn't even have the strength to muster to tag in Weston. Weston begging for that tag, but lackadaisical cover. Abdul keeps showing he's got more fight in him than that. Oh, clubbing forearm has rendered Abdul Hakeem nearly lifeless in the center of the ring here in the leadoff match at City Championship Wrestling. Abdul Hakeem is really on the wrong side of the ring at this point. Like an empty sack of potatoes, Big Jay Abrams displaying the power the big gun is known for. Abdul Hakeem struggling to find some semblance of reality here. Big J back in, caught him in the breadbasket. What do you know? Big drop kick off the top rope. Abdul Hakeem has no choice but to make the tag. The fans getting behind the Detroit Dynasty here.
Right here.
Both men down in a world of hurt. Kabashi in. Weston in. Boom. House of fire. Dave Weston, the freshman, laying some clubbing forearms across the top. Big chop. He's going to work on Andre Kabashi of the New Albania. He took too much time setting that in. Dumped unceremoniously to the outside of the ring. The dastardly experience of Andre Kabashi evident there. Thinking one step ahead of his opponent. Dumping him over the top. Referee checking on both men right now. Detroit Dynasty in a world of pain. New Albania just waiting like rabid dogs to finish their meal. Perhaps proclaiming victory early. Not sure what's going on here. Or a count out. I'll need some clarification from the officials on that.
P1, baby.
But the Detroit Dynasty was just led out of the ringside area and standing in the ring, which I guess I don't know who officially won, but you could say the spoils of war have gone to New Albania.
So this match, New Albania.
Again, New Albania taking the victory. I can only assume via countout.
Not that easy. Let's go.
Seems you found a new partner.
Wait a second.
Hey, Paul Bowser. It looks like this match will continue.
Wait a second. The Cat Daddy, Paul Bowser. The Cat Daddy has entered this matchup. He's going to town on Big Jay Abrams. He's not going to lie down and take this stand. Big boot to the midsection. Up and over the top. Shinlock applied in the center of the ring. Referee asking Big J, but Big J says no. The Cat Daddy putting on the pressure in this surprise tag matchup. Paul Bowser and Abdul Hakeem. In the ropes, the referee not really counting. This match is degraded into an all-out brawl. The Cat Daddy might be thinking twice about entering this matchup. I'm sorry, Andre Kabashi laying down the smack. To Cat Daddy in the corner. Paul Bowser looks like he's on Easy Street here. But no, there's a finger. There's a finger. The Cat Daddy's showing us he's with us. The crowd getting behind the Cat Daddy. Bowser working his way back up to his feet and then back down again thanks to Kabashi. The big gun tag back in. Bowser really needing to make a move here. And he does, up and out of the way at the last minute. Spearing Big Abrams into the corner. Big clubbing shoulders driven right into the midsection. That'll drive the air out of anybody. A disrespectful chop. The Cat Daddy setting him up for Abdul Hakeem. Big jumping senton splash. That's not enough to keep the big man down, however. I don't know, fans. Quite a size difference here. Big J putting on the brakes and planning Abdul Hakeem for his efforts. I didn't see that ending up another way, though, I have to admit. There you go. Once again with the experience, Big J dragging Abdul Hakeem backing into the corner of New Albania, keeping him away from tagging in the Cat Daddy. Heavy knee lifts to the gut by Andre Kabashi here. Cat Daddy ain't under the rope, but the referee needs... The Cat Daddy trying to help, but it looks like he's making matters worse for Abdul Hakeem. Cat Daddy all sorts of fired up. And unfortunately, again, Abdul Hakeem finding himself in the corner of New Albania. Brought back to the center by Kabashi. Looping in these Albanian forearms. He was able to summon the energy, but it was misplaced effort. Now hung up in the second rope right here in the broadcast position right in front of us here. Oh! Oh, I felt that rattled. Big J has destroyed Abdul Hakeem in the corner. This young man may be thinking twice about entering the second anniversary show here, City Championship Wrestling. The crowd firmly behind Abdul Hakeem. They want to see the Cat Daddy back in. Cat Daddy looking well recovered. All types of fired up on the apron there. Cat Daddy in. This match has devolved. Referee George Ross not able to keep Cat Daddy away, but of course, at the end of the day, he's doing his partner a disservice. New Albania able to capitalize on the Cat Daddy, his passion and drive to save his partner. You can understand the Cat Daddy's heart, but he's not thinking with a full check as far as tag team wrestling goes. And once again, Abdul Hakeem almost able to make the tag. Clubbed down by Big Gun Jay Abrams. The Cat Daddy right over here, right by the broadcast position. Wait a second. New Albania has Hakeem laid out and completely double teaming him. Almost taunting the Cat Daddy by placing him in his own corner. These strikes by Hakeem having very little effect on the Big Gun Jay Abrams. In fact, no effect at all. Tremendous thrust to the throat. I can't see how much more this young man can take.
Is it getting too loud for the referee too?
Once again, Cat Daddy in. His passion coming in place of his mind.
This is ridiculous, George. I don't want to hear it.
He's having words. Wait a second, Hakeem firing back. What do we see? This reversal of fortune. Standing moonsault to Big Jay Abrams in the center of the ring. 2 count only, tossed aside like yesterday's trash. Abdul Hakeem though is fighting back. He's back up to 1 knee, to 2 knees, back up to both feet. Big thrusting kick to the midsection. Leg lariat to the center. Big Jay is down. 2 count only. I have to believe he would have been better served trying to make the tag. Abdul Hakeem coming up here in front to the corner, sitting to the top rope position. Jay Abrams tiptoeing through the tulips. He just caught every bit of that size 14 to the face. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing technical, beautiful about that. What do we have here? Dave Weston back from the backstage area. Dave Weston coming off the top rope. What is going on here? Big Jay up into the mat. And once again, for his efforts, granted a loss. It was just too much for the Detroit Dynasty and even the Cat Daddy to overcome. New Albania taking the victory not once but twice here. The anniversary show of City Championship Wrestling. Fans, the Cat Daddy not having it though.
Ring the bell.
While he claims everybody here knows him, it seems to be the fans in attendance seem to think the opposite. Iron Ike Watts getting the fans going though.
I'll show you, little. Come on, big boy.
Big Ike Watts. Display of power right off the bat. Forcing Starr into the corner.
Look at
Iron Ike Watts letting Lance Starr know exactly who he is right off the bat.
Around the corner. 1, 2, 3. Come on down.
That's one way. Oh! Iron Ike Watts too smart for that chicanery. Face first into the mat with the natural. Oh, would you look at this? Would you look? Are you kidding me? The natural Lance Starr.
How you like that? Not bad.
All the joking and the chicanery may be funny. That big boot from Ike Watts certainly was not. Heavy chop to Lance Starr from Iron Ike Watts. Lance Starr on easy streak. Up and over, big back body drop. Ike Watts with a big display of power. Almost dropping Lance Starr right on his head. The natural taking a time out here on the outside. Referee telling both men to get back inside. Now beginning to count. Ike Watts giving chase. Swing and a miss. That is not going to work. Big Ike not even budging. That last elbow catching him squarely in the jaw though. Perhaps stunning the big man. I gotta question Lance. His strategy here. Big 12-6 elbow from Big Ike Watts. Turning the tide. Here we go. Oh! Oh, gosh. Oh, devastating chop from Ike Watts.
Come on, get him out.
Once again, perching it back up to the second rope, Lance Starr. Driving a big knee into the midsection.
1, 2.
Right in front of the referee. But he does, of course, have a 5 count.
Can we have less of that, please, sir?
Ike Watts tiptoeing through the tulips after that onslaught from the natural to the back of the hamstring now. That'll take anybody out of commission.
Come on, Lance. 1, 2.
Fans here in Wyandotte behind Ike Watts. Devastating.
1, 2.
He's got a 5 count and he's taking every bit of it. It may not be sportsmanlike, but it is effective. But not enough to get the 3. Big Ike Watts now suffering the consequences of this repeated onslaught by the natural Lance Starr. But I don't think a slugfest with Ike Watts is what Lance Starr really needs to get into. I would have to wager that is a bad decision, but going downtown, that'll stop anybody. Reversal by Ike Watts. Big spine buster! Driving the life out of the natural Ike Watts now. Jumping splash by Iron Ike. 2.5 kick out is Lance Starr, but he is definitely worse for the wear. It's going to be hard to get your breath back after taking punishment like that. Big stalling vertical suplex. Both men tired. The natural Lance Starr now appealing to the sympathies of this audience after telling them exactly what he thought of them for so long. Telling the fans at ringside he's sorry of all things. Can you believe it? Right out here by the broadcast position now, the natural Lance Starr. Ike Watts giving chase.
Come on, you gotta win the match in the ring. 3.
Turn. And again, not fancy, but 100% effective. Ike Watts, his voice gone up at least a register or 2 at this point. Climbing to the top rope, the natural Lance Starr. Big belly to belly. Both men down. Referee Greg Caton Jr. now counting both men down. There to the count of 10. This match is over, folks.
5, 6.
Fans here at ringside
7.
clapping for Big Ike Watts. Again, perhaps not the best idea. I wish I could go back in time and tell him not to do that. Ike Watts now just seemingly getting angered. And the great equalizer right in front of the referee. The referee warning him, I don't know, it was blatantly in front of referee Greg King Jr. That eye poke. Ike Watts still blinded. We can call it blind rage because Ike Watts tossing Starr into the corner now, laying an onslaught of big, heavy right hands into the natural Lance Starr. Ike Watts charging in but catching a big boot for his effort. Lance Starr able to get the boot up at the last minute. Big super punch off the second rope from Iron Ike. The natural able to get a hand on the ropes. They're breaking up the count. Watts cannot believe it, but that is the rule. Both men seemingly drained of energy, digging deep to find what it takes to come out the victor on the other side of this one. Big swing and a miss. Into a big giant side put suplex from Ike Watts. Both men out. Lance Starr able to capitalize.
Your winner of this match, Lance Starr.
Ring the bell.
All right, here we go, folks. Johntavius with a charging boot right off the bat. Jay Fields letting him know exactly. All right. The volume has been turned up here in Wyandotte already. Big gut-wrench suplex up and over. Jay Fields in control. Jay Fields, a recent graduate of the House of Truth Professional Wrestling Academy, but over 14 years of amateur experience and putting it on display right here. Tavius looks a little overwhelmed.
Hey, get off his hair.
As Tavius mentioned, he's already wrestled once today, folks. And these guys, no love lost between Tavius and Fields. The Bacho of Battle looking a little frustrated. Instinctively, Jay Fields grabbing for that single leg, but with a handful of hair. Big arm drag from Fields, now back in control. Applying pressure, you can see the knee on the back of Tavius' head there. Tavius showing experience, able to break the count. But dastardly with what appeared to be a closed fist. I couldn't really tell here from the broadcast position. Big clubbing boot to the up and over and back down again. 1, 2. And 2 is all he's going to get. Jay Fields in a world of trouble, though. The pain evident on his face. He came out strong and on fire, folks, but that fire has simply been extinguished by Johntavius. Of course, John, over 6 years professional experience wrestling in the UK. So his professional experience lining up with Fields' amateur experience, because as you know, UK wrestling very strong in amateur principles and amateur basics. Fields hung up in the ropes now. Tavius just having his way. Big scoop. Lands him with a slam in the center of the ring. 2 count only with that lackadaisical cover. Fields clearly needs to pull something together. He needs to dig down deep because he's in a world of pain, courtesy of the Bacho of Battle.
Get up, punk.
Firing back. Big elbow again. Fields, come on. That's right. He says, come on, everybody. crossbody attempt thwarted by Tavius. Planted in the center of the ring, but only getting a 2 count. You can sense the frustration on the face of Johntavius. Disrespectful chop to the back, receded by another one from Fields. Here we go.
Come on, John, get ready for it. Come on. 1. Yeah.
Too fast for Tavius as Fields now with the waistlock. Series of, once again, showing his speed. Big German suplex into the corner, both men down.
3.
What a slugfest this match has turned into. These two turning up the volume here at City Championship Wrestling. The fans in attendance seem to appreciate the intensity being brought by these athletes. Both men back to their feet. Punishing leg kicks by Fields. Knife edge chop sends Tavius to the mat. Another knife edge chop sends him back. Big belly to belly suplex. 2 count only, but Jay Fields showing signs of life. That was a 2.5 if I've ever seen one, fellas. Jay Fields needs to put something together here. Tavius tiptoeing through the tulips, reaching out to the fans for help if they're not there for him. Big roll up. 2 feet on the ropes. The referee, Greg Caden, able to catch that.
I didn't get my feel.
Too blatant. Tavius telling the referee that he did not have his feet on the ropes when we could all see he clearly had his feet on the ropes. Fields back to life. Big stunning leg lariat. In a tale of what is telling the story of this match, once again a pinfall broken up by the ring ropes. Tavius now outside on the other end. The ringside area in front of those fans. Fields fighting to get back to his feet. You can't win the match inside the ring, gentlemen. I mean, rather, you can only win it inside the ring, but you can't win it out there, so I don't know why. Well, once again, though, perhaps inexperience showing here from Fields, but back with the upper hands, Jay Fields sends Tavius back in. He needs to go for a cover. Tavius showing very little sign of life right now. Wait a second.
What are you doing the next time you do
Big
that?
rake to the face, if not the eyes of Jay Fields. Into the corner turnbuckle. The bunch hour battle, all signs of fun is firing up.
For you, huh?
And there you have it, folks, the Double Sunday. And with Double Sunday on this Sunday, Johntavius taking home the W.
All right, ring the bell.
Aaron Ashura to start off this one.
You kind of hit me.
Tag.
And already the mind games Arion Nation, the big man Dante Cass. Side headlock applied by Aaron Ashura. Top wrist lock. Tags in Asian Gaines. Double send off. Big double knee. Big double knee in the center. And Aaron Ashura literally just landed right on top of Dante Cass. That was amazing. Big swings and bigger misses by Cass. And there we have it. Gaines now in firm control. Darion Ultra with a knee to the back. Planted by Cass in the center. A disrespectful pin by Dante Cass and Ajon Gaines in a world of hurt. Tag into Darion Ultra, the quote-unquote leader of the Darion Nation. Big double team maneuver club to the mat. Gaines in a world of trouble right now. Big heavy knee lift from Darion Ultra. A scoop and a big backbreaker. I felt that one here in the broadcast position, folks. Clubbing forearm across the back. You could feel that in the back row. And right here in the middle where he wants him, Darion Ultra with the abdominal stretch. Peppering in some blows on those oblique muscles. Another cradle backbreaker in the corner. Gaines needs to make a tag or improve his position. Short arm clothesline attack thwarted by Gaines. But he just didn't have enough to capitalize.
Hey, John, what do you say? No. Oh. Come on, John.
Big chin breaker from Gaines, drop kick. Dante Cass in at the back door. Darion Nation showing excellent tag team strategy so far, even if I or the rules don't agree with it. Taunting Gaines now. Back into the corner of the Nation. Big Dante Cass tag back in. Oh. 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 And Ajon Gaines needs to make a difference. Big stalling suplex. Strength on display by Dante Cass. Now Cass wants to speak. He wants to yell at the referee. But the referee, to me, is making what was a fair count of 2. Gaines once again fighting back. Ashura on the outside, fresh as today's cake, but can't make the tag in. Driven to the mat, Ajon Gaines. Prevented from making the tag by Darion Ultra.
Get out of here. In the corner. Come on, let's go.
Darion Ultra once again stopping, preventing Aaron Ashura from making the tag. Ajon Gaines needs to make a move. Spinning neck breaker by Dante Cass. Still only able to get a 2 count though. Gaines still able to make a kick out. I don't know how.
Come on, Dante. We're down the corner. Let's go. Come on.
At some point, you have to question the fist being taped up so heavily of Dante Cass. The referee not even checking, but to my eye, over 30 years of combat sports experience, I see those taped fists in a professional wrestling match. The first thing I'm thinking is, you need to check out those fists, but apparently George Frost doesn't feel the same. Ajon Gaines out of the way. He catches Cass with a big German suplex. What a display of intestinal fortitude by Ajon Gaines.
Come on, John.
What do we have went for the tag and he simply was not there. What a disgusting display. What a turncoat, Aaron Ashura. Jumping DDT. And that is going to be all she wrote. There is nothing anyone could have done to kick out of that. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but what I just saw was a double cross. Aaron Ashura. And fans, I think we are seeing the third newest member of the Darien Nation. Alluded to earlier this evening by Darien Ultra. This is a straight up assault. They need to get some officials in here. The Darien Nation making a statement. What the fans had in mind here, and I'm not sure if that's where Ryan Matthias wants to go. Collar and elbow tie up. Ramsey.
No.
Ramsey really working that hammerlock. Transitioning to a side headlock. Really putting the pressure on. Impressive technical wrestling in the early stages of this match. Absolutely two of the finest young athletes in Michigan wrestling today. And just like that, both men back up. Let's hear it. With athleticism here from both Matthias and Ramsey. Go behind into a waist lock by by Matthias. Reversal by Ramsey. Set to the mat into a front face lock. Beautiful reversal into that. Really putting the pressure on both of Ramsey's shoulders right now. Oh, there we go. He's sinking it in. Ryan Matthias now slowing down the pace and really putting out some punishment to the shoulders and wrists of Freedom Ramsey. Nice transition into a front face lock. Ramsey fighting back to one knee. Reversed right back by Big Matthias. Really putting the pressure on that arm now. Beautiful display of catch-as-catch-can wrestling there. Ryan Matthias. Showing why he has earned the nickname.
Yeah, I got way better hair than him. Yeah. He's got a better beard than you.
I don't think the fans care about your hair, Ryan.
What do you say? It doesn't matter. Shut up.
Well, here's we go. Ramsey putting on the brakes. Able to break the hold. Clubbing forearms for Matthias once again with the headlock. The son drop leapfrog. Planning on where the sun don't shine. Inverted atomic drop. The scoop and a slam. Smile on the face of Freedom Ramsey. Perhaps Big Freedom leg drop. Taking too much time. Big Ryan the next era able to kick out of that. But what a stunning display. What a combination of movement by Freedom Ramsey here. What a main event this is turning into, fans. Matthias says no way, but no way from Ramsey. Freedom calling for another one and delivering. Ryan Matthias tiptoeing through the tulips. He has found his way into the corner here by the broadcast position. Up and up. Holy cow, folks. Joining you here mid-match for the main event. Freedom Ramsey up into the second row of ringside fans here has sent Big Ryan Matthias to the ground. Sending it back in now. Ramsey. Big ragged, big leg whip through the ropes from Ryan Matthias, turning the tables now. Referee checking on Freedom Ramsey outside. That is enough to torque anybody's knee. That could damage an ACL and an MCL. Going to work now on that knee, Big Ryan Matthias. Dragging a chair over. I would caution against being so close to the ringside fans here. Dropping Ramsey knee first into that ringside chair, catching that steel frame right in the patella. The pain and agony on the face of Freedom Ramsey, folks. Fans, we are outside the ring here. Ramsey was able to redirect Big Ryan Matthias into that brick wall here at Grizzlies of Wyandotte. Still limping around, that left leg, that knee giving him certainly a degree of trouble breaking the count from referee. Matthias was lying in wait. Gentlemen, you cannot win this match on the outside of the ring. There is a shot at the X Division title on the line. Oh, and driving the side of the knee into that wrought iron ringside post. I haven't been informed that this is a falls count anywhere or a no DQ match, but George Ross needs to get some control of this matchup here.
I think it's about over.
It could be about over, Ryan Matthias. He has definitely done some severe damage. Setting up the figure four. Leg lock, and here it is. Spinning toe hold into a figure four. world of trouble. The figure 4 leg lock, applying tremendous pressure to the knees and shins of Freedom Ramsey. And he's able to reach it. He's got 5 count. Ramsey able to reach the ringside ropes out of desperation. But one has to wonder if the damage has already been done.
Come on, get us back in the ring.
Wait a second here. Maybe Ramsey has more left than I was giving him credit for. And there we have it, that knee giving way. Tremendous lariat from Matthias, nearly taking the head of Ramsey off. I can't even begin to describe the impact. I felt that rattle my teeth here at the broadcast position. The next era, Ryan Matthias, now in firm control of this matchup. Freedom Ramsey is going to need a miracle. Driving a knee across now the ankle. The left leg of Freedom Ramsey completely destroyed and devastated by the next era Ryan Matthias. Controlling the leg, laying in them heavy elbows. Crowd here in Wyandotte letting Ryan Matthias know exactly what they think of him. They seem to be chanting something about his wrestling attire. I'm having a hard time making out exactly what they're saying. Ramsey able to get that foot up and send, but he is on one leg. Able to mount a brief comeback, but once again shut down by the damage done to that left leg. Freedom Ramsey tiptoeing through the tulips at the hands of the next era Ryan Matthias. That left leg of Freedom Ramsey completely limp, lifeless. You have to wonder now about the career, the future of this young man's career at some point. Your knees, ankles, and ligaments can only take so much damage. Freedom Ramsey showing the intestinal fortitude of a champion. Saw Matthias coming, able to get an elbow up. Matthias misses that attempt. Ramsey out of nowhere with a knee lift, but he's paying for that. Ramsey able to plant Matthias, but that leg is no good. It was good enough for that fisherman's plex. What a matchup here in the main event for City Championship Wrestling second anniversary blowout. Freedom Ramsey, Ryan Matthias putting it all on the line for a shot at the X Division title with Chris Sabin.
Let's go, guys, come on. 3!
George Ross now counting both wrestlers as neither able to make it up until Ramsey able to get up to his feet, interrupting the count. But he is on 1 foot. Matthias sensing that injured wheel, going right back to work on that patella, that left leg of Freedom Ramsey. The next era smelling blood in the water. Big spinning, clubbing kick to that leg. At some point, the referee may just want to think about stopping this. We have to think about the career and overall wellness of Freedom Ramsey here. Firing back, though, not to be counted out. Big clubbing forearms from Freedom. What do we have here? Ryan Matthias drop kicking out that already destroyed knee of Freedom Ramsey.
Hey, it's Matthias, not Matthias, okay?
Listen, that's what I've been saying the entire time, but as I understand that you can be upset if someone mispronouncing your name. However, I have been pronouncing it correctly, Ryan Matthias. He should be worried about Freedom Ramsey, not about the ringside announcer. And there you have it, folks. Tremendous power on display by Matthias. Up and over, planning Freedom Ramsey. And I don't know how, but Ramsey kicking out at 2 3/4.
It was 2, not 3.
Say Freedom. You got it.
Ryan Matthias once again back in control. The next era apparently is upon us. Matthias feels like that X-Division Championship shot is already his. Irish whip with a big pump kick, sending Ramsey to the center of the mat. Freedom Ramsey. Holy cow! What a display of athleticism by the next era Ryan Matthias, a running moonsault. Ladies and gentlemen, this be over 230 pounds and 6'5". Just did a running suplex from the standing position. I'm sorry, moonsault. Shooting star. I don't even know what to call it. This guy has me completely flabbergasted with the athleticism. I don't even know what I'm witnessing anymore. This is why these two young athletes are two of today's top young talents in all the Midwest. Diving chop block to that injured knee. Ramsey able to get his foot in the ropes and break that up. The onslaught continues. Ryan Matthias. Big pump kick to the face of Freedom Ramsey. That should about do it, folks. But no, Ramsey putting on the brakes. And a stunning reversal of fortune. Unable to get that count in time. Both athletes completely beaten down, worse for the wear. Matthias and Ramsey putting on a clinic for the ringside fans in attendance. Matthias able to catch Ramsey, but only a 2 count. Misses with the pump again. Big super punch.